What's up everyone, welcome back to Tankers Club, and today I'm gonna talk about this Super Conqueror Rex. This tank, this beast is again in the store, a good offer, minus 25%, and only 2 days left. So if you wanna buy this tank, guys, so hurry up. If you are not sure if you should buy it or not, that's why I'm doing this video. Let's make a preview about this tank, let's talk about this tank, and in the end of this video we are going to go to the battlefield and just watch some situations to show you how to play with this tank correctly. So yeah, this bundle, of course, we're going to receive for 25k gold. The Super Conqueror, normally if you wanna buy this tank, I don't know if it's some days will appear in the auction of if you want to buy it. Most of the tier 10 tanks cost about 15k gold. So in this bundle we have to pay 25k gold. You will receive in addition to that 5 mystery boxes. You all know that with mystery boxes we have 5% drop chance to win any premium or collector tank from tier 5 to tier 10, and especially we will have a high chance to win tier 10 or tier 9 tanks premium or collector tank. So mystery boxes are always worth it. We will receive this legendary camouflage, and I think you all know that legendary camouflage for tier 10 tanks are expensive. They have a value of about 2,500 gold. We will receive 30 pieces to of 5 times more combat free and crew XP, only applicable on the Super Conqueror, and another order to win 50 battles in the next days after buying this tank or after activating this order, and with that you will receive again 5 mystery boxes. So in this bundle are 10 mystery boxes included. The legendary camouflage, which looks really pretty dope, that's why this name of this tank Rex, because it's really super duper Rex. Looks really so dope, so hot. I love this design, I love this camouflage, like a Superman, the Super Conqueror. And yeah, that's it. This tank is fully equipped and with garage slots. So in my opinion, for this OP tier 10 tank, it's only OP if you know how to play with it, very important. In my opinion, 25k gold are worth it for this tank, and we are going to see now why. So this is the beast in my garage, and let's check out first the upgrades of this tank. Here we go. We got here 2,300 hit points, which is actually for average tier 10 tanks, yeah, just average 2,300. There is also some tanks which have 2,800, or we can reach sometimes, like the Mouse or the E100, 3k hit points. So 2,300 is not a lot, but for that we have with this tank a good mobility for a heavy tank, a good rotation, a respectable armor, not the best armor, and we will have how much DPM? 2,800, also good for a tier 10 heavy tank. The strength of this tank, what we have to mention, is the main armor of the turret, especially from the front, 280mm, so nobody can penetrate you. And I'm using also extra the enhanced armor, so with that 4% of 280, it's about 11.2mm. so we will have, if you use enhanced armor, main armor of the front turret about 292 or 91mm. So this is really insane. And if you, the tank is the boss of the hull down. If you play hull down with this tank, find a good, or conquer, it's a Super Conqueror, conquer a good hull down position. Nobody is gonna pen you, and we're going to see it later on the battlefield. Yeah, 400 damage per shot. Sometimes you can reach 500, or if you have the precision fire activated on level 7, you can reach 600 damage per shot. This is really crazy. And also I'm using right now the gun rammer, but you can use, for example, also calibrated shells. If you are not skilled enough, I advise to take gun rammer only if you are really a player who can make good accurate shots, who have maybe a good screen, because this tank don't have very good penetration actually if you don't use the gun rammer. That's why if you are a beginner player, I advise you to take the gun rammer, and we will reach with that using APCL shells 342mm, and with that penetration you can pen most of tier 10 and tier 9 tanks. So yeah, I'm using of course the improved optics, improved control, very important for better rotation, and you're going to see it why later, because with the improved control, no light tanks or no medium tanks are going to be able to surround you Okay, so very important tank, the improved control, high-end consumables, so I have longer adrenaline, and we set already enhanced armor to maximize the turret front armor, and enhanced gun laying drive. We have a good shell velocity. We don't need to use supercharger, and of course for better accuracy, for a better dispersion, I'm using the refined gun. So now let's take again the gun rammer for me. So guys, this tank is good. This tank is a beast if you know how to play with it. And now, of course, yes, before we go to the battlefield, I'm using adrenaline and of course the repair kit and multi-purpose restoration. So if light tanks or medium hit my track once, I can repair it. Twice I can repair it again, and with that it's very important to stay alive in the battle, because if they hit my track, it's really very dangerous and critical for you in the battlefield. That's why go safety first. Don't take engine power boost. In my opinion, it's for the most of the tanks useless. I go always for repair kit and multi-purpose restoration pack, so that I can go back in safety, or I don't lose my mobility if the enemy tanks hit my tracks. And of course, for a better faster reload time, we have for the heavy tank a fast reload time, but let's maximize it and take T. And for a better speed and a better mobility, the improved fuel. So this is how I play with this tank, and now let's just watch some situations on the battlefield to show you how to play with this beast. Let's go. It depends also on the situation on the battlefield. For example, I tried here to dominate a held down position, but I couldn't make any damage, so that's gonna be useless if you stay there and you don't make damage in a held down position and you don't help the team. Instead of that, I decided to help my teammate WZ121, and with this tank we can also play this style as well. Especially you can really just rush on medium tanks, and you can finish them very easy, very fast, because you are the one who have the more hit points, the better armor. You can ram your enemy tanks, especially mediums or light, and make damage and finish them very fast. So this tank is perfect 1v1 versus light tank or medium tank. They are not going to surround you because you have a good rotation. And with that, it's also effective. This tank is also effective against mediums and light tank. As I said, 1v1, you are the winner. So in this situation here, we're going to see that we can really deal very good with the Super Conqueror versus light and medium tank. So I'm again in my hold down position. I'm not rushing on the Sheridan because I know that the WT is waiting. Now the WT is destroyed, so I decided to get close to the Sheridan. And as you can see, the Sheridan can't surround me, okay? He can't surround me. We have a good turret rotation, and this situation I decided to get so close as possible to the Sheridan, so he can't aim on my hull, he can't aim on my down plate, so he can only aim on the turret, and the turret he can't penetrate, and that's why his shot is going to bounce now. And that's how we should do, or how you have to deal with such situation 1v1 against light or medium tanks. We can see here how to play generally with this tank. Okay, we got my teams. They are all left side trying to push 3 enemy tanks, but 4 enemy tanks are here rushing on the E100. So if I push now there and go in the middle, and I don't have a hold down position, they're going to finish me very fast. So I decided to dominate this position. Here I'm good, here I'm safe somehow. I hope that my teammates are soon finished with the mediums there who are crossfiring me. And now I decided to stay here. It's a good position as I told you, because it's a hold down position. Look at this, the T-57 is now spamming me with hash shells because he just can't penetrate my armor. And we can see he's going to shoot on me several times with hash shell, because they just can't pen me if I am in a good hold down position. And I'm gonna say there, just be patient, don't lose your patience and stupidly make mistake and rush. Even I have now 800 HP only left, I'm going to survive this battle, and I'm going to survive this situation against 3 enemy tanks. And why? Because I just didn't lose control. I just tried to stay all the time on a hold down position. I did it well. Of course, some of shots are going to penetrate, but I maximized the chance that I'm gonna survive by staying in a hold down position. And look at this, it's very effective. You have 8 seconds reload time. You can deal well against light tanks, and now the T-57 can't spam me. I'm in a good position, and now I'm going close to him, so he can't penetrate me. He can't aim on my hull, he can't aim on my downplate, and with that I can finish him very fast. A lot of, as you saw, a lot of shots bounced, and the enemies, they have no other solution just to take hash shells trying to penetrate me, and that's it. And look at this, 2k or nearly 3k damage. I'm not using credit boosters, so I won nearly 50k credits, so this thing is also a good credit maker if you just make good battles and make your damage. And I don't know how much enemy destroyed, 3 enemies destroyed. Also, as you can see, this thing is also good for rating battles. So all you need, or all you have to do while playing with this tank in general, I show you the situation where you can rush on medium tanks, but in general, play carefully, dominate and conquer. It's the Conqueror, so conquer, hold down position, be patient, make your shots, and if your team is outnumbering the enemy tanks, so then you can rush and just finish the battle and destroy the rest of the enemy tanks. But in the beginning, play really very careful, look at the minimap, try to dominate a good position, and from that position try to make most of your damage, so that the enemy tanks can't pen you, because as we saw in the beginning of the video, we don't have that great armor actually. Hull is only 155mm, sides only 100mm, and the rear is anyway paper. So your strength is, as you can see, the turret, 280mm from the front. Try to show always your front turret. I'm using extra the enhanced armor, so we have 4% more armor on the turret, so maybe with that we can reach about 310mm front armor of the turret, of course, which make this tank, the turret of this tank, just unpenetrable. There is no way to pen the turret. Hash shells or just all of the enemy shots are going to bounce. So in my opinion, yes, this tank is worth it for 25k gold. It's a lot, of course, but this tank, if you know how to play with it, is just a beast. And as we saw, also this bundle is also worth it. I mean, you're going to get a rare tier 10 collector tank for normally this tank, if you buy it new, 50k gold. It has a value of 50k gold, and in addition to that you're going to get 5 mystery boxes, the legendary camouflage, and the boosters, and this tank is fully equipped. So 25k gold, in my opinion, it's worth it for that price. If you have that gold and you're thinking about to buy this tank, of course go for it. This tank is a beast, but of course only if you know how to play with it. So don't be disappointed if you rush directly in a lot of heavy tanks or in the middle of the map and not in a hull down position. Of course you're going to be destroyed very fast. So really you have to know how to play with this tank. If you do it right, you're going to make a lot of problems to the enemies, and you're going to win a lot of battles and make a lot of damage. So that was about the Super Conqueror Rex a review. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope I could help you with my let's say skills and my experience in the game to give you yeah, how to play the best way with this tank. Of course I'm not a pro, but I'm doing my best to just give you some advices, some tips about World of Tanks Blitz gameplay, how to play with some tanks, and this is how I would play with Super Conqueror Rex. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Bye bye, tankers.